back to The Unapologetic Truth with Tanisha Brown. Today's topic is expansion, branding with an extension of your circle, kind of, whatever. Okay, let's just go. Look guys, anybody who is anybody that has put work, invested time, energy, ideas, strategies into building a business or a brand will know exactly what I'm talking about. But I am learning that the expansion of my branding does not come from my core circle. Let me tell you why, okay? I have, obviously, this is my YouTube page. I have an IG, I've got a website, www.tanishabrown.com, and several other different platforms that I share my content, share my advice, share my empowerment, correct? And I constantly get videos from others' sites, quotes from others that are shared by my core group, correct? And if I really had to calculate, it is probably, I receive that type of content from my core circle probably in excess of 5 to 25 times a week, correct? And whether it's a funny meme, a video, it's something cute, something dramatic, something negative, positive, what have you, right? I get that, about that many, that much content sent to me on a regular basis, right? But that same core group, I rarely ever see share my content on those same platforms that they send me information from, right? So I had to start understanding that I have to work outside of my core group, right? So, but in that journey, in that recognizing that is what's necessary, I also have my core group who often ask me about, hey, when are we going to do a podcast? Or, hey, I want to get on a podcast. Or, hey, I want to join a brunch. Or, hey, why haven't you asked me to do a podcast? Or for whatever reason, right? It was the same with the books. You don't know how many people, oh wait, I heard you wrote a book. And then they ask for a copy, correct? But then it's other people who I meet in a networking situation, out at an event, throughout the course of a business day, and they find out that I bought a book and they offer to purchase the book, number one, or number two, they'll ask me my page, or, we also have our analytics that we use. And when I look at my analytics, it is usually new shares from new members that are joining one of the platforms that I am on. And I realized that is really the key. I can spend another year trying to encourage, beg, plead, mention, comment, have an attitude with my core group, right? About not sharing more often, not promoting me for free, not promoting me with money, and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. I could probably do 2 more podcasts on why it is that the way that it is, and I'm not going to even dive into that because it could be a number of things. It could be people that are, they really just sometimes just don't think about it. Like, oh, let me share Nisha's stuff as often as I'm sharing Ricky's or Rhonda's or Richard's, right? Or it could be that they're somewhat intimidated or jealous and they only want to help you enough to not surpass them, to not reach a level of greatness that they're not quite sure that they can accept from you. But again, number of reasons, we're not going to get into that. We're going to, because all of the reasons why will not change their response, okay? So we shouldn't even spend a lot of time on the why. Just know that your time, energy, and resources should be spent on expansion through people outside of your core group. Your branding is going to come from, likely, people outside of your networking group. And that's okay, but I am working on trying to tailor things otherwise. And when I say your core group, I'm not just talking about family. I'm talking about whatever your core network is. So if you are in sales and you have co-workers, other sales execs or account execs or other people within your company, skip all of that. If you have, say you're a regular at same restaurant for lunch every day, like clockwork, Monday through Friday, you and your co-workers or colleagues go and eat at this place every day. You've become very accustomed to conversating with the staff at that restaurant outside of that core group as well. Because even if you go to that restaurant every day for the next year, from Monday through Friday, 5 days a week, and you tip extra 3 of those 5 days a week, that person is still not likely to have any sense of growth on your behalf. So it doesn't mean that they can't benefit from your product or whatever you're offering or whatever your brand is. What it means is, despite the benefit, they're not willing to put in that work. And I'm guessing sharing things on their platform is often work. Sometimes it could be even embarrassment, I guess, I don't know. But anyway, I'm learning that. I'm improving and working on it. I have had to really do a self-check and make sure that I knew that I was not only aware of those things, but that I was okay with my emotions about it, and that I was going to also move in such a way where I have to be able to benefit everyone who I can in a way that is pleasing to my purpose, right? So that means that just like everybody can't share your content, just like everybody can't support your purpose, everyone doesn't deserve to be part of that purpose, part of that intricate work that is entailed in building a brand. So just be mindful of that. I just thought that that was a helpful tip. I don't know if I gave any earth-shattering or breakthrough information, but I just wanted to get on here because I now know, and I have learned recently, that it is okay if they don't want to share, if they don't want to support you. But it's also okay if you choose not to include them in that journey. Thank you guys. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, but just don't kill our vibe.